gravity. Any day above ground living. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Friday and your weekend. Oh, this weather is terrible. Look at this weather. It was sunny and beautiful, and now it just looks like crap. But I guess fall is coming. I'm kind of glad now I made the decision I made based on how this weather is looking. Because working at that country club, if it looks like this, that means it's going to be slow. Plus, the kids are back in school, so it would be slow anyway. But all things considered, again, I'm glad I made the decision I made. More money, more responsibility, and actually, motherfucker, I'm actually learning things. So we go onward. Make sure you hit the like on the way in. We're gonna have fun this morning. We'll still talk a little politics, but we're gonna have fun. Uh, we on the road, and the road is beautiful. Hold on 1 second. Put this on Discord. Come more into the room. All right. So Discord knows, and everything is everything. All right. So this is the fourth day, and yeah, I think I've pretty much got a grasp of everything now. I'm a quick learner, but Wednesday it was interesting because we did that live before I went to work, and they were upset at me, blood, because I went off on their boy, and I'm gonna do it again tomorrow, more tomorrow than today. But I basically had to run lunch and dinner service on Wednesday, so yeah, that was fun, especially Wednesday night. Wednesday night was busy, and we had a party of 30, and I wasn't real hip on the system that they used. So the first hour I got my ass kicked, but then after that we were just flowing. And then I talked to the corporate chef about it yesterday. He was like, "Yeah, that's usually how you should be trained. You gotta they just throw you in the fire and hope you don't get burned." I was like, "All right." So me and him are cool. So and he knows I want to learn a lot and move up. So he's willing to keep teaching me things. So we got that done. We're accomplished there. And you know, we move on. We move on. Now, let's have some fun. I am going to work. I am back on mornings, which I like. I don't like working like these midday shifts. These midday shifts suck. Can't do nothing. You gotta rush to do errands in the morning, and then when you get home at night, there's like nothing. You still got other errands to do, and you don't want to do it. So I prefer to work in the morning. But anyway, let's get to the show. Maga, come in. We gotta talk. I see the play you're doing, and the play is not good. So we shout out to me and Brother Torian. We did lives about Sydney Sweeney and Beyonce. Well, I did an upload. He did a live. Shout out to him. Did you know they came out with a third ad? The Gap said, I'm fixing to take your American Eagle ad and I'm going to raise you up. I'm not going to have one celebrity in it. I'm going to have 6. They did that shit. Now, I didn't even know who them chicks were. My wife told me there was some girl group. So I looked them up and named Cat's Eye. I was like, whatever, I don't care. They did that shit. They talking about, look at all our denim, look at the diversity in it. MAGA went in there and lost their mind. Right wingers, this is just part 1 of 3. I am going to eviscerate y'all the next 3 days. Y'all, besides the fact y'all are hypocrites, besides that fact, the fact I watched y'all melt down over 6 females dancing with some sassy boys over some jeans, denim I should say, denim. Y'all motherfuckers are sad. I thought we were back. But what happened? There's no more Rush videos that y'all can go and try to maneuver over to your side and claim that they're conservatives? There's no more of those? Oh yeah, Rush Week is over. That's right. The broads have to go back to their studies now. You know, chemistry, math, political science, because that's the new griff in college, political science, and looking at men's anatomies. I forgot. Gotta get back to that. So you took to go after a girl group now. Oh, MAGA, my MAGA. If nothing else, when your time comes next year and you're over, that documentary they come out before the 28 election is going to be biblical. You will get a reprieve that year when they'll amplify your voices because you're going to be so pissed. You're going to be talking about, you're going to get together with some of the biggest voices that were MAGA and still are, and you're going to have a counter documentary. And it's going to fail, like Matt Walsh's movie. Wait a minute. If I remember correctly, a few years ago, y'all told us Gap and the Limited were woke. Why are y'all paying attention to what they're doing? I'm just asking. You said everything that goes woke turns to shit. That's what they said. Remember that. Well, Piers Morgan and them, since Piers wanted to align himself with MAGA because he loved Trump, even though he claimed he a liberal. He said Beyonce was cosplaying and culturally appropriating Marilyn Monroe, which was, I was driving home when I heard the playback on Tori Stream, and I was laughing. And somebody in a car next to me, they thought I was having a seizure. But this is what you want to hang your head on? Beyonce was being woke. Okay, so why is Levi's up? I thought go woke, go broke. I thought that was the move. But okay. Y'all out here complaining about Cracker Barrel. Come on, MAGA. I know I only put Trump name in there, but I know you lurking. Come on. Explain to me why y'all pissed off at Cracker Barrel. Come on now. And it make it even funnier, these motherfuckers don't even go to Cracker Barrel. They pissed off at a restaurant they don't even go to. They just mad that somehow, some way, they changed the aesthetic and it like took away their history. Oh, okay, motherfucker. Maybe if y'all went in there more times than you did, maybe they wouldn't have to change. You fucks don't give nothing about America. But most of y'all in MAGA are immigrants. Oh, we're going to talk this morning. Can I say it, family? Please let me say it. Give me permission to say it. I know my people come from an immigrant background. I got to ask permission for certain things. Please let me say it. I see why they love the young Angolan. Well, Jay said I could say it. Okay, I'm going to say it again. MAGA, for a movement that claims they want to get all these immigrants out of the country. You guys are full of immigrants and people from immigrant backgrounds. I see why you want to get rid of all the immigrants out of the country, so you will be seen more. Because those immigrants are getting all the shine. Well, at least most of it. And it bothers you. You lying bastards come in here talking about you know America. We figure you out. Found out your family came over here in the 30s. Your family, some of y'all came over on tramp steamers. The World Trade Center wasn't even built yet. But y'all act like y'all been here for generations and you know what's going on. This is why when they get to the, what they call it, the reparations talk, I noticed that the black Americans are steadfast in saying, you know what, yeah, we need that. And for some particular reason, there's always a very small minority of white people, I want y'all to hear me, very small minority of white people that actually agree with them. I think those are the real people who are descended from them scumbag slave masters. I think the rest of y'all are nothing but immigrants that can't get the concept that because you got over here, you're entitled to say whatever you want. Well, that is true because you are under the First Amendment in this country. True. Second Amendment, Third Amendment, all of them. You came to this country because you get rights. You also get in that piece of paper them to punch you in the mouth. Freedom of expression. What is wrong with us? Get rid of Trump? Well, he'll be gone in 28 unless he gets impeached. And we ain't got nothing to do with that. That's Congress. Just saying. They got rid of him before. Maybe they'll do it again. I don't know. But since you wanted to bring that up, 40 here, why don't you tell us where you're from? Let's find out how better your country is. I'm just curious. Let us know. Since you want to write that. What country are you from? Since you want to worry about us so much. Hey. Matt Walsh is an immigrant. I think I said that right. 80% of people would disagree with me about Trump. Well, who's this 80? Sir, ma'am, or it, we don't discriminate over here. 80% of people would disagree with me? I don't know about that. A large swath of the country is pissed off right now, but, you know, I get it. Social media tricked y'all to think that, oh, because there's a large vocal minority of people that are loving what Trump is doing, that everything's okay. A lot of us go outside. Those people that are loud stay in the house all day. They only go outside when they need to write a bitch tweet about something they claim they saw. Like last week when they were talking about every time I walk around DC, I smell weed. I've been all over DC. It don't smell like weed. So I don't know where the hell they were. Just saying. Trump is a great president. You sure about that? He's so great. He gets punked by world leaders. He's so great. Can't even get deals done, but he's so great. Go ahead. I'm going to let you have the floor. It's Friday. Tell us what makes him great. Let's go. Come on, James. Tell us what makes Trump great. James T, whatever your name is. Because we know you're not Kirk. But come on. Tell us what makes Trump great. I'm curious. This will be an interesting drive. Somebody wants to tell us what makes Trump great. I don't have TDS. See? There you go. What I'm telling you. Can't answer the question. I voted for Trump in 2020, by the way. So I don't have TDS. But go ahead. Tell us what makes Trump great. Because you haven't been here. I shitted on Trump. I also shitted on Biden. So let's go. Let's go. Since you made the claim that Trump is a great president, explain to us. Let's go. He did not bring peace all over the world. Try again. He brought peace all over the world, yet he just sent bombs over to Venezuela and sending troops over to Venezuela right now. But he brought peace to the world. Jesus. Keep going. China and Taiwan about to pop off on each other. That's peace? Didn't know that. All right. Israel and Ukraine are still fighting with Russia and Gaza, but he brought peace. They just declared Gaza a famine zone, but he's bringing peace. All right. Keep going. We got more. No, your Trump fellatio syndrome has progressed too far. I don't think there's any chemo. There's no orange chemo for that. No matter how many knee pads you buy off Amazon, it ain't gonna help you. You scuff them up too much, and then you try to go get a refund. They tell you, nah, you do too much. Let's go. Trump is doing nothing for Ukraine. You sure about that? He just gave them weapons. Come on, James. I'm not running. He said I'm running. I just gave him 4 places on Earth that have conflicts right now that he directly had a hand in, but okay. So he's not sending troops to Venezuela. That's not happening. Okay. Did he not say, I'm going to end the war in Ukraine on the first day? Did he not say that? And here we are 7 months later. Huh. Israel and Gaza are still shooting at each other, but he said he was going to end it the first day. What the fuck? I know I'm not worth your time. You're not worth ours either. You can't answer a question. You brought up a stupid point. You got counted. You have nothing else. You're typical MAGA. Now the dumbass is gonna go look up what I said, realize that it was true, and then he's still gonna say I'm lying. But that's okay. The dickhead is more worried about cultural stories than actually getting something done. They're actually praising the fact that they have a framework for the EU deal, where they know one country could fuck up the whole thing. My bet is on Germany. That's my bet. Oh boy. I tell you, everybody tries to jump in politics and don't even know the bare minimum. How'd that jobs report look? All right. How'd that PPI report look? But he making peace. All right. That man out here praising celebrities because They happen to be a registered Republican. This motherfucker. That's what y'all want. Y'all got Killian Dane for a president. That is insane. That motherfucker. If they tell him right and put enough money in his coffers, he's gonna create the running man. Oh my lord. Y'all got a salesman for a president. I guess what was the last thing he put out? That cologne. I guess that cologne sales fell because all them maggot idiots gave Shiloh Hendricks all that money. They ain't had enough of American Eagle in them, so they didn't buy the cologne. So he stopped selling merch. It's okay, MAGA. I'll be here all weekend. Wait till we get to tomorrow when I show those tweets from Gavin Newsom's press office and them reports from Fox News, how y'all would get pissed off. Y'all out there complaining, sounding like the left. Fam, I want y'all to understand this, and I'm going to make sure to say this tomorrow. They were doing the re-in. We went from 2017 when Donald Trump got inaugurated, and they were out there on the mall re-in, to now MAGA is re-in over some trolls. Oh, man. We get a lot of oil from Venezuela, and he's sending troops over there. Oh, shit. Exxon Valdez 2.0, son. Who ready for the gas prices to go up, buddy? Who ready? Let's get it. Shout out to Mo.J. It's his birthday. Make sure you go over there and say happy birthday and happy Herstrong. But this is peace, he said. This is peace. That motherfucker talking about, I don't want no war. He about to go start a war in Venezuela. You bastards. Come here. Come here, you bastards. Don't run. Jerk offs. You in Southern California, you're going to be in Southern hell. That gas about to be $12 in a sandwich. Hey, this is what you get when you vote for Donald Trump. That's what you get, assholes. Now watch. Now MAGA gonna run outside talking about something. We need to deport Venezuelans because they think that's gonna end the war. Okay, give them more troops. Go ahead. Caracas finna be on fire, boy. Let's get it. But I find it funny. He can't get a deal with China, but he gonna go send troops to Venezuela. I ain't see him send no troops over to Taiwan, help them out. I ain't see that. It's always he goes to either the Caribbean, America. It's always the Caribbean and Latin America. Always. But this is y'all's president. You got major Fortune 500 companies losing profit every day. But that's them. That's MAGA. But anyway, How y'all doing this morning? I forget to ask that. We're gonna go on to this other thing that I wanted to talk about. You know what? I might just make that. You know what? I'm gonna make that alive on its own about Paige Buchers. Boy. Ooh. Hey, fam. Well, we're gonna do a poll real fast. Pause. Who wants me to really make them mad this morning? I'm gonna cut this part up. What I'm gonna say, I'll put it up as a regular upload. I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss them off. Do y'all want me to say it, or you want me to save it for an uploaded video? Well, the people that believed in Donald Trump are now on planes back home. But 48, you still didn't tell us what country you in that is so much better than the U.S. Angel Reese. Okay, fine. You want me to say it? Angel Reese should be the model for conservatism on the right. I think I'm going to do an uploaded video on that. You're in Canada. Okay. Well, I don't like the direction your country is going in, but, you know, we can revisit that another day. I just hope when y'all start talking to BRICS and the Global South, y'all don't get shafted. Because it looks like that's the direction you're going. You should be you're technically a world power. You go under BRICS, I think a lot of that's going to get diminished. And you're going to probably be on the level of Egypt. I would be careful. Sure, you're right. You guys don't have to pay for a child to go to the hospital, but you're also on waiting lists for surgery. I also don't like the fact that most of your artists on the radio have to be Canadian. That sounds like censorship. Just saying. Donald Trump didn't take away Medicare, but I think y'all should just keep reading. I hate the critter, but let's not lie. Let's make sure we tell the truth. He didn't get rid of Medicare. But okay. Maybe you don't know this, but you actually don't have to pay for anything if you go to the hospital, as long as you let them know. You don't have to pay anything. Maybe y'all didn't know that. I'm just saying. There's ways to get out of it. Sir, I read the newspapers and online every day. He didn't get rid of Medicare. But I'll help you since you're in Canada. If he got rid of Medicare, that's what they would be talking about nonstop. For him to get rid of Medicare, he had to go through Congress. That's not happening. But okay. I get it. Him signing all them executive orders, it tricked y'all to think that he can do whatever he wants. That's why there's checks and balances in this country. He just lost a court case for alligator Alcatraz. They said they have to shut that down. But, you know, just saying. No, sir, because I came from New York City. My wife and I literally got most of our kids' maternity costs kicked off because we sent a letter to the hospital. Our bill was like $86,000. We only ended up paying like $5,000. There's ways to do it. and we had insurance. No, I tell a lie. It was 86 altogether. Our insurance covered like 30% of it, 30, 40%. And it was like 41,000. We got it down to $5 grand. It's so easy. It's not easy. And I love how every time you tell them truth, they end up leaving. But okay. No, the people of the U.S. don't pay for it. It's called a write-off. But okay, you got it. You know everything. You're in Canada and know what goes on in the U.S. Okay. All right. Tell us how CBC is telling you all this stuff. Go ahead. David, he don't get that concept. He don't get it. It's okay. That's why when Canadians need major surgery, they go to the U.S. But okay, that's our president. So what? You talking about him more than we're talking about Pierre. But I mean, okay, we gotta deal with him. See, unlike y'all, we're not tied to our leaders. A lot of us are not tied to him. We do our own thing. But okay, I thought you were leaving. Yes, he's a 34 count felon, which means now any felon can be president. That's great. Next, how many world leaders have been felons? Jesus. I literally said he's a 34 count felon. Okay, and he can open the door for other felons to become president. What's the problem? Why are you bringing that up? Jesus Christ. Come on, you can do better than this. You were doing great. You're starting to lose it. Trump is a dickhead. We got to deal with him for 4 years unless he gets impeached. Okay? We already adjusted over here. Next question. I don't get what you're trying to convey over here. We're proactive down here underneath the northern border. We're proactive. We don't wait. You don't get that concept. I get it though. Maybe he left now. Maybe he left finally. Motherfuckers always announcing they leave. Man, that truck need to go fix it. I thought you were leaving. Oh my God. Fam, I literally acknowledged twice that he was a 34 count felon. Why is he still saying that? Canada, are y'all the country of repetition? Let me know. Outside of the moose piss and all that, and the salmon whooping people's asses, is repetition one of y'all's main things? I don't know. Do they not listen in Canada? Or is that like only a Manitoba thing? I don't know. Look, he left it. He got to announce again he's leaving. Okay? Like a female, you got to announce you're leaving. Okay, go to the bathroom and have fun. What the fuck? Why are you telling us you're leaving? Just leave. Damn. He came in just ranting about Trump. Okay, great. We get it. You hate Trump. We don't like Trump either. Okay, great. You don't have to keep telling us he's a 34 count felon. We understand that. In New York, he can't get rid of it on his record. He can't hold a gun. Great. Why do you keep repeating that? Damn. I think Canada should put more money into y'all psychological services. You got a bunch of repeaters up there. Oh man, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be so much fun, and they're gonna come in there angry blood. Why? Who want to do an over under that I'm going to get called a liberal at least 7 times? Oh man, I'm gonna be a liberal. I'm gonna be a Democrat. I'm probably gonna be on my knees for the Democrats. That'll be a new one. And I have TDS because I'm laughing at someone imitating Trump. Okay. Anyway, what time is it? 8:24. Got about 20 minutes, and then we go to work. All right, y'all. I'm going to go start my day. Hopefully, you go start yours. Hopefully, you learn something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, where we talk about Trump and MAGA. Well, more MAGA than Trump getting trolled by Gavin Newsom's press office Twitter page. And then Sunday morning, we're going to play that video, that legendary video of those white girls in California saying how they like to sleep with black guys. And there might even be a live. I'm not even going to tell you what that one is. It's going to be a fun one. We're going to show hypocrisy. But anyway, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.